on the way to Nekocon. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. I wanted to test out my setup because I have big prints now and I wanted to see where I could put them. For Nekocon, the table is going to be 8 feet wide, so I made this like 7 feet. But I think I'm going to put these bigger prints up on this, put my banner up here. Crusty. Good morning. We are on the way to Nekocon. Meow, 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 meow. It is 8 in the morning. We left so early and I am sleepy. We're gonna go set up right away and hopefully we're on time. So Nekocon is a 3-day convention held in Hampton, Virginia, and this year it was held from November 3rd to 5th. Hampton, Virginia is about a 3-hour drive away from where I live, give or take some traffic. So we woke up pretty early to come here Friday and set up. But I've been to this area a lot because it's near the beach, but it is the middle of fall, so we did not go to the beach on this trip. But this was my first time ever coming to Nekocon, so I was super excited. I actually got off the wait list around September, which I was super happy about because actually the same exact weekend that Nekocon was happening, a bunch of my friends were going to go see a show at the Hampton Coliseum, which is literally right across the street from the Hampton Convention Center. So it was going to be a fun double whammy convention / rave weekend for me. So it's 11. Artist Alley is now open. No one's here yet though, but that's okay. We finished everything on time, which is good because we were rushing so much this morning. I was so tired. Overall, I'm excited to see how this is gonna go. I've never been to Nekocon, so this is gonna be my first Nekocon, but I think it's gonna go well. Also, I have like the gnarliest pimple, don't even look at it. But yeah, no pimple now. Crazy. So check-in for Artist Alley went pretty smoothly. The Artist Alley staff were really nice and communicative. Like whenever we had questions, they would always answer them, which is super appreciated. Like I had some issues paying for my table, but they helped me figure it out really quickly. Here's the badge. It came with a little artist ribbon, super cute. And then for every convention, for some reason, I always get tropical smoothie. I don't know, it just makes me feel like I'm a little bit healthy, you know? So it's 3:22 and I made the table back. It's a little bit slow, but I feel like all Fridays are a little bit slow. I'm kind of tired. We woke up so early to go drive. But overall, it's been pretty chill. I'm hoping it will pick up though, but we'll see. So I'm still kind of a noob to tabling at Artist Alleys, but I always have to keep reminding myself that Friday will always be like the slowest day. Like people are at work, people are just window shopping, so I have to manage my expectations a bit better. It's just like after all the driving and setup, I just get super excited to make sales. But after Artist Alley closed, we went to the rave. And let me tell you, I've been to my fair share of anime con raves, but Nekocon's rave was actually really good. Like they had this hardstyle DJ, which I love. Like production and sound quality were really good. They had CO2 lasers. For a con on the smaller side, I was pretty impressed. Some bigger cons should take note. Otakon. Morning. It is day 2. We may have stayed out at the rave for a bit too long, but as anime convention raves go, it was actually pretty good. Today is Saturday, so hopefully it's the busiest day. We have eaten our free hotel breakfast. Yummy, yummy. So 30 minutes in, it already looks like there's like a lot more people at the con, so hopefully it's a good sign. I think I'm under a draft because I'm literally so cold, and I'm not someone who gets really cold easily, so it's okay. No cute fit right now. I'm just puffer. Ran out of business cards, so instead of take a card, it is now take a photo. So Saturday went a lot better. I made like double the amount I made on Friday. It was also really fun because lots of my friends came because Subtronics was playing that day. So they made it a trip to come to the con too. And since the venue was across the street and they were selling merch early, they were the first in line to get merch. And there were lots of people in Artist Alley just walking around in their EDM merch, and I could tell that they were gonna go to Subtronics after the con. It was like when worlds collide, you know? And of course my friends also bought my merch as well, hahaha. But Nekocon definitely pulled through with their Saturday sale. Always gotta remind myself that Friday's always the slowest day. Already? We still in the convention, but we're here for Subtronics. You got the Enzo jersey, you crazy. By the end of Saturday, I made back all my expenses and then some, so I was pretty happy. I'm sorry that the vlog keeps steering off topic from Nekocon, but I don't know, I just had a fun weekend and I wanted to share. And you know, next year for Nekocon, if there's a show at the Hampton Coliseum, maybe you should check it out. But after Artist Alley closed, we went to go hang out and get ready for Subtronics at my friend's hotel room. Okay, I'm gonna admit, Subtronics is not my favorite EDM artist at all. He's like a dubstep artist, and it's not really my favorite genre actually. I'm more of a house, hardstyle, trance kind of girly. But you know, my friends were going, and a rave with my friends is always a good time. Plus, the Hampton Coliseum is like a fun venue. And when I say it's across the street, I mean it's across the street. Like, here's the convention center, and then there's the Hampton Coliseum right there. But it looks really cool, and there's this big fountain outside, so it's a really good photo op for cosplayers. But overall, the show was pretty fun. We got there to see Level Up and Wooly, and the venue's pretty spacious and it wasn't sold out, so there's plenty of space to dance and headbang. Like when I came here last year to see Grizz, it was like packed to the gills. It was kind of crazy. But even though this was a 2-day show, I only decided to go Saturday because with the convention and all that, 2 days was a bit much. But nothing hits better than ending your night off with a hash brown bowl from Waffle House. Morning! It's the last day of Nekocon. I'm sleepy because Subtronics made me tired. And that Waffle House hash brown bowl kind of knocked me out into oblivion. But we're awake, we're up. Otherwise, I'm ready to pack up, go home, sleep in my own bed. But let's see. I would actually never be afraid again. Oh, thank you. Someone flipped my table. I would be inconsolable.
Those are actually really good.
Yeah, man. What flavor did you get?
Coffee.
Yeah.
1 hour left. So that's a wrap on Nekocon. It fell into the typical pattern of Friday was the slowest, Saturday was the best, and then Sunday was a little better than Friday. So here's a little breakdown of my expenses. Hotel was around $250. I stayed like 11 minutes away from the convention center, and then also the convention center had free parking, so that was really nice. The table itself, I had a standard table and it was $175, and I had to buy an extra badge, so that was another $45. And then for gas, I drove around 3 hours each way, so it was like maybe $40. I don't really know the exact number, to be honest. I don't really count food into my expenses because I'm gonna be eating regardless, even if I wasn't at the convention. So my grand total for expenses was around $510. Definitely not bad. I made back all my expenses and then a decent profit, so I was pretty happy. Again, I'm still pretty new to tabling at anime conventions, so everyone has different standards of what's worth it and what's not, but I felt like I made enough to make the weekend feel worth it for me. I will say that I don't think Nekocon is a con worth flying to though. They said that this year around 6,000 people attended Nekocon, so I would say Nekocon is a smallish to mid-sized con. So probably not fly-worthy for a lot of people, but if you're within driving distance, it might be worth it for you. Another pro for Nekocon was the Artist Alley staff were really nice and helpful. They were always super easy to reach if you ever had questions. And also all the attendees I met were like super nice. I didn't have any bad interactions this weekend, at least for me personally. So for standard tables, which is what I had, they are lottery based. So whether you get in is basically just the luck of a draw. but I was actually initially waitlisted, but I did get off the waitlist. So if you're waitlisted from this con and you want to go, don't fret too hard because there's always a chance, you know? But they notified me about a month and a half out, so I had a decent amount of time to still prepare. But you know, that could be different for everyone. There's also pro row booths, which are juried, and they were $260. They're a lot bigger and they're set up to be like a quarter booth, so if you have a lot of stuff, that might be a better option. But yeah, overall, I had a really good time at Nekocon, and I'm gonna be trying to get into Nekocon again next year. Thank you to anybody who stopped by my booth at Nekocon. It really means the world to me. Actually, for the first time ever, someone came up to my booth and was like, "Oh, I recognize you from YouTube." I was like, YouTube? Really? I was just pretty surprised because I don't have a lot of videos up, but you know, hopefully this year I'll be making some more videos. But that really made my day. But if you made it to the end, thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this helpful or entertaining or whatever. But until next time, bye bye!